precious people. Yes, again, it is Pietro Baker here at the Corner Store. And we want to thank Baker & H Media Productions and Cruz Consultants for sponsoring us and bringing this all together. You want to come down to Cruz Consultants during the tax season, which starts January 29th of 2019 and is at 1216 East McClure, right outside Glen Oak Park, across the street from the gas station that don't have any gas. Okay. Today we have a special guest. We have Kenneth Harris from Cruz Consultants. He is here. We just want to say thank you for coming and joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, and our subject we're talking about today is entrepreneurship. And entrepreneur, you know, how to develop a business and how a person strives to be a business owner and all the things that comes along with that. So first, we want to know, what is the definition of entrepreneurship and entrepreneur?
Entrepreneurship is the act of creating a business or businesses while building and scaling it to generate a profit, or to dumb it down, creating an innovative product, or presenting some type of new life-changing solution. But an entrepreneur is a person who sets up to build a business with the aim to make a profit. So that's pretty much, and the problem is with the entrepreneur definition, it's going to be a bit vague, because an entrepreneur could be a person that sets up their first online store on the side, or a freelancer just starting out, and just something that just starts out, it's not your main job, it just starts out maybe as, I guess you could say hobby. Okay. For example, a YouTuber. Right. Maybe you just like playing video games. Maybe you do a good job at gift unboxing. Right. And over time you grow a following. Boom. Right.
So Kenneth, you know about this. You know about all what you just said as far as entrepreneurship. So how did you start with Cruz Tax Consultants?
Well, first of all, it started with my belated brother-in-law. He started doing taxes down in Memphis, I'll say back in 1998. And then he actually brought me and my wife into the fold. It was her brother in 2004. Okay. So that's when we actually got into the business. Okay. And we've been functioning right here at this location ever since.
Awesome. So it has been for how many years? Like 14, 15 years?
Yeah. This would be year 15.
Yeah. What do you think of the current economy of starting a business like right now?
It's not good.
And why wouldn't it be good?
Because, well, it depends on the market that you're trying to go into. A lot of people are going towards the internet and working from home because you don't have the overhead of getting a building. You don't have to pay any utilities. You don't have to pay any rent. Then as far as setting up products, you don't have to house a store. Right. With products. They're online. Okay, yeah. So people purchase offline, so you avoid all that. Right. So a lot of it is direct marketing now. Now you trying to start up a business on the street, open up a shop, it's probably not going to last. Because most businesses fail within the first 6 months. You probably only get about 20% of them that survive. Right. And with this climate of economy, I wouldn't suggest it.
You have some stats about that, don't you?
Yes, I do. A lot of things are now moving over towards, as I said, the high-tech side, because we're now in like a tech revolution. Everything's going to the internet right now. Right. So the stats that I have right now is that, so between the 1970s and the early 2000s when we had our boom for U.S. startups with businesses, like you said, starting to shop outside, 500,000 to 600,000. However, and that now, 30 years later, we dropped down to 452,835. Right. It's dropped down, and you see more and more people who are leaning towards blogging, YouTube, translating. That's become the new more market. And as you said, like on here, a lot of reasons why business will fail is because for 46% of business on the fitsmallbusiness.com's entrepreneurship statistics, 46% of businesses fail due to incompetence, 30% due to lack of managerial experience, 11% due to lack of experience, and the rest, fraud, natural disasters, neglect.
So it sounds like it's a lack of a brand. So,
That's why I say you gotta be innovative. You gotta find something that, what's a need. But again, we're going into such a high-tech world. What is it that's,
you gotta have that brand. You gotta have something that's gonna shine. It's like having that new penny. It's gonna show up. You can have a handful of change, but that new penny is gonna show up.
New penny.
That new penny. Something about that new penny.
Something about the new penny.
maybe linking that
So-
very shit.
You gotta have that brand. Something's gotta be eye-catching.
Right.
So what would you say is eye-catching about Tax Cruz Consultants?
Well, it's something that gets done every year. You're gonna file. Well, I ain't gonna say you
Better file.
You should
Yeah,
file.
yeah, you should
I got a testimony.
This is something that's,
I wanna hear it go.
that's recurring every year.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what you want to get into, because the United States actually is now a service country. We used to be an industrial country. You know, back in the 60s and 70s, we was big on manufacturing. Well, now all those jobs are getting sent to other countries,
Right.
where they're paying low wages.
Right.
You know, so the United States then geared into a service industry. Everything is about service. We'll do this for you. We'll do that for you.
Right.
So when I got in, I was like, well, this is the time,
Right.
because I'm providing a service, and it's something that a person has to do every year.
Yeah.
So as long as I build the trust of my clients, I can withstand anything.
Right.
Because I know they got to come and do this every year. And when you're trying to open a new business, that's what you want to look for. Something that somebody has to do over and over and over.
Awesome.
You know?
Kind of like a funeral home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's
They're never gonna run out of clients.
You're right. They never run out of
Hospital.
Hospitals.
You
Yeah.
know,
School.
all mechanics.
Yeah.
You know, because your car, you don't need them brakes and oil changes.
Right.
You know, that's what you're looking at. And that's what everything is big on service. That's why all these fast food restaurants are popping up.
Yeah.
Because it's service.
Yeah, everybody's
It's
convenient.
you know,
Everybody, I'll go enjoy a good burger myself. So.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So we're gonna be right back. You know, we have this skit about entrepreneurship and starting, and we'll be right back.
All right, Chicago Bulls versus the Indiana Pacers. Damn, the phone ringing again.
Oh, there we go. Another order. Mercedes Girls Catering. How can I help you?
Hey,
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're still
so
open.
busy cooking everybody else's food.
Two
you ain't
piece.
cooking
Yeah,
for
we
your
have
husband
2-piece
now.
special right now.
I'm the
2
one you got
sides.
married to.
All right.
All
Okay.
these bills piled
Oh,
up
how you
in one
doing?
night.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we can do that. All right, 15
Hey,
minutes. Can
me.
you be here in 15 minutes? All right, got you.
Hey, when you help
All
me
right,
some of these bills,
it'll be
I can pay
$5.99.
all the bills.
All right,
Come
thank
on,
you.
baby. Hey, you need to go back to school. Get it.
Leroy, when I'm on the phone, this is a business. I can't have you hollering in the background.
This baby, been 8 months. They still haven't paid you. You ain't.
Leroy, all I need you to do is to support me. I'm almost there. I'm making a profit now.
You support my stomach. How about that?
I got your stomach, all right. Yeah, I got your stomach. All right, now get this done. We got okay. Louis,
Hey, Miss
how
Tammy.
you doing?
What's going on?
Can you give me a hug?
Hey.
How you doing? How your mom doing?
Oh, she fine. She fine.
Okay, she told me you was getting out soon.
Yeah, I've been out now about 13 days now. You know,
Okay.
so I've been looking for work and I really can't find nothing. You know,
Oh.
and so I
Yes.
heard that you've been cooking and you've been
Yeah.
selling dinners. My mom
I
told me
started
that.
my own business.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
those years of cooking for everybody, I finally did it.
I know. You see, I've been locked up. The shirt that I used to wear, I can't wear no more.
Hey, you
But-
know what? It's all right though.
Right.
You get there, you get
Yeah,
there.
but hey, I just want to slide over here and see, if you need some help, washing the floor, taking out some dinner, taking out the trash or something like that. I just really need some help. I got child support, got me some stamps right now, but I ain't got like no money at all, and I'm really, really, really hurting right now. I got the felony, so I can't really do, nobody really want to hire me no more, so, if you could just help me out,
Understand?
yeah.
Look, Louis. I do want to help you out, but I gotta ask you, are you clean? Because I'm really starting this from the ground up. I don't have a lot of support. I don't have a lot of people ruin me on, so I can't have nothing killing this.
Well, Miss Tammy, I used to play cards, with Jimmy back there, smoke a little buzz.
I understand what you're saying, son.
That's
But
what
hear me when I say, this is a clean business. This is fresh start. I'm trying to do this the right way. If you're going to come on with me, I don't have no problem with that, but you got to keep it clean.
You know what, Miss Tammy? You know what? I could do that.
All right.
I could do that because, my mom, she's been telling me I need to stop anyway, and she is like, she tired of giving me money just to go, but, it's hard times. There's no excuse. No excuse. Yeah, I could do that.
Tell you what, I got an application I need you to fill out.
Okay.
Let's see where we at with you.
I appreciate this, Miss Tammy. You just so
Tell you what, you fill this out, bring it back to me,
Okay.
and we'll make it work.
All right, okay. You still make them corn fritters you used to make?
You know I do.
Yes.
You know I do. Oh, I like that. That's nice. Okay. That'll be a great color. Hello, this is Tammy.
Hey, Miss Tammy, how you doing?
Hey there, Louis. How you doing?
Hello, I'm well. I'm well. I just want to go over some of the things that we discussed in the meeting yesterday.
Oh, great. Yeah. What you got for me?
Okay. All right. So we already got the inventory at our St. Louis location in the warehouse for no shipment.
Okay. And that's all set to go. What day is it shipping out?
It will be shipping out this Thursday.
Okay, Thursday. Great.
Yes. And also we have a meeting with the newspaper we could do that article on your recent recipes.
Okay, I like that. Now, were we able to secure the front page, or am I just in the front page of the cooking section?
It'll be the front page of the cooking section.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Yes, yes, yes. And then finally for this week, the cooking show that you have for Mercedes, it will be airing next week, so they want you to be prepared to come in to shoot this Friday.
Wow, nice. Friday is great. Okay, I need to, while I have you on the phone, can you go ahead and call Will so I can get that hair appointment set up?
Yes.
If they want me in there Friday. Okay, great. That'll be wonderful.
Okay. Well, Miss Tammy, I will. I'm sure going to spend time with Mom, so I'm going to be there for a couple of days, then I will meet you in Chicago, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thanks for everything, Louis. I appreciate your help.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, babe.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Just want to say, no, I'm sorry. I know I kind of put down your dream, but it's just, I didn't want to see nothing happen to you. I'm proud of you, and I support your dream. I want to tell you congratulations.
All right. What took you so long to come around? I've been doing this. I've been grinding for about, good 2-3 years now.
I just didn't want to see nothing happen to you. See, maybe it's hard out there. Some people don't always get what they want. Some people's dreams don't always leave the ground. I just didn't want that to happen to you.
Okay. All right. I accept your apology, but I tell you, I'm going places. And this is just the ground floor. This is just the beginning. So if you want to be with me, I'm going to need you to be with me. Support me in this, all right? All right.
Okay, yes, and we are back from that skit. That skit was actually pretty cool because I was your husband, and you was single. You not single, married me, but you
Soon to be single, like a fool.
You was trying to start this business on my money,
Right.
and I couldn't see it. And the house always smelled like grease and you cooking and folks knocking on the door and all that.
Yeah.
And so, that happens a lot when people are trying to do a business and they get discouraged or someone's attacking them or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, Kenny, you know a little about that, about people, like you're trying to start a business or even if you're venturing out into something new, You know, everyone got an opinion. Yeah, I ain't never heard that before. I ain't never seen that. You ain't done nothing your whole life. All of a sudden, you got an opinion. Yeah. So what do you say about that?
Well, what I say about that is, you gotta understand going in that your dream is your dream. It's not everybody's dream.
Right.
So they not gonna have the same energy for your dream
Right.
that you have.
Right.
So you just detract them.
Yeah.
You don't let nothing get you off your square.
Right.
You know, that's the only way you're gonna make it.
Mhm.
I mean, because when I first started out, I was working for somebody, and you just have to take a leap of faith. If you realize and you know that this can work for me,
Right.
you just gotta go push forward.
Right.
I mean, and those people are gonna be the people, once you do succeed, is riding your coattail.
Yeah.
You know, but you gotta understand, don't get discouraged because they're not as enthused as you.
Right. What about like with our situation? I was her husband. So what about that when it's like someone close to you that got your ear, and it's a constant conversation, constant, and constant. You get, you know, that's more money. What about this bill? I mean, it's a constant conversation. What about that?
It's no different.
It's no different.
If you know within yourself that you can make it, then you just keep pushing.
Let's keep pushing.
I mean, if that's truly your mate, they truly love you, beyond the bickering, they still gonna support your dream.
Awesome. Okay.
You know,
I get
you're
that.
gonna have that. You bicker about stuff in a relationship that don't have nothing to do with it.
Right.
You know, but if they really are on your side, then they gonna support you.
Okay. I see
You
that.
just can't quit.
Right.
You know, that's what a lot of people do. They give up. You know, they'll pitch their idea to somebody, and if they're not getting that positive feedback from everybody that they pitch it to,
Right.
they start doubting themselves.
Yeah.
They're like, well, maybe this won't work.
Right.
Because this person said, like you said, they ain't done nothing their whole life.
Right.
But they gonna tell you that you can't succeed.
Right.
You know, it's a statement that I say to people all the time. The best investment you could ever make is in yourself.
Right.
That's good.
That is so
That's
true.
a good word right there.
That is so true.
That's one thing about being a visionary. When you are the visionary, you hold the plan, you hold the game plan, you hold the business plan, and a lot of times people don't see that because they weren't given the vision. And so people get nervous when folks pull apart and start putting stuff together, and they're not included in that starter part. You can't include everybody in that starter part.
Right.
Because like you said, everybody don't see it right away. And so they can be discouraged. And so that visionary has to sometimes hold some secrets, put that thing together, have that mountaintop experience, and then when they're done coming back down from the mountaintop, they have it and say, okay, this is what I've been working on, this is what I'm ready to launch. It's a bigger picture of it, and it usually goes off better that way, because you can't let everybody in that starter part.
Right. And then, and then employees, like in the sketch, you hire an ex-con,
That's right.
and Chris, and
Proud. I'll get you.
I hired little
Put that
boots.
moment.
little Bootsy. But you hired
I had
Don't
faith
start with me.
What?
You hired what you in your pockets for? What you in your pockets for? You hired him. So I mean, that's a question because there's so many people who have like felons, and so many people who have like history and addiction problems, and even not favorable conversations amongst the community. What would you say, Ken, about what you look for in an employee in a situation like if you have a whole bunch of applications? What do you look for? I know, like in the past, where we'll see application, it's horrible, but it's true. They'll see that application, and you got too many hyphens in your name.
Your name too long?
I mean, it's so true, and I'm not trying to be offensive to anybody, and I'm not saying it's always like this. I'm not saying always like this by no means, but I'm saying that I have seen employers that they'll look at the name, come up with a prejudice and a bigotry about this name, and say this person is like this solely off the way their name is spelled, and that's bad. That's bad. So I mean, so when you look for an employee, how do you look? I mean, what do you look for?
Well, what I would look for when they fill out an application, I just want to make sure that it's completed fully. Because most places, if you don't complete the application fully, they're not even gonna give you a chance.
Right.
Because they figure, okay, he can't even fill this application out fully. He's not gonna pay attention to detail if I hire him. He's already making mistakes.
Right.
You know, so that's the first thing, you gotta get yourself to get the interview.
Right.
And that's by filling out the application to the fullest. You know, and I tell people, don't lie on the application. You want to be truthful and honest, because if you do get that interview, then you go in there and then they ask you some of those questions, and then you have some false truths.
Right.
It'll come out, and that will keep you from getting a job. Because the most important thing is trust.
Yeah.
The person that you're interviewing with has to trust you, and vice versa.
Right. Right.
You know, I tell people, don't go to a job where they're telling you everything they want you to do for them. You start asking them questions. What
Right.
can you do for me?
Right.
Because this is two-sided. I'm gonna come in here and give you my best. What is it? What am I getting in return?
Right. Right.
You know, so those are some of the things you want to look for.
It's not a servitude kind of
Yeah,
situation.
you know,
I got you.
we a team. Because most companies, that's what they say, we're team building.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, make sure I'm part of the team.
Right.
Don't be a team of me. You know,
Yeah.
all of us got to be.
We all working
Yeah,
together.
we all gotta be.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear
You
you.
know. And then I just want to go back and point out something she was talking about earlier about getting the vision. A lot of people, like, say in your skit, you said the husband. The reason why he could have been going with the back and forth because he was used to a 9 to 5.
Right.
And most successful people aren't afraid to fail.
Right. Right.
And that's probably what the bickering was about.
Yeah.
It ain't that he didn't love her, he didn't want her to do it. He was scared of her failure.
Right. So it could be like.
So he's trying to protect his wife.
Right. Right.
You know, because he probably looked it up that most businesses fail in the first 6 months.
Right.
You know, but you can't afraid to fail.
Yeah.
You're not gonna find anybody that is successful that haven't failed at
Right.
something.
Right.
They didn't just come out and just make everything work.
Right.
But you can't be afraid to fail. Like he said, risk takers.
Risk takers, yeah.
Most business owners are risk takers.
Right,
Because
right.
you have to take a risk. You just jump out there and say, I can get this done.
Right.
You know, because a lot of the people that work 9 to 5 have that fear of the unknown. They don't know when their next dollar coming in. If you
Right,
start
right.
your own business,
Exactly.
is this gonna work? I got kids to put through school. I got a wife. I got this. I got that. Me working for somebody had afforded me to pay for this, but do you have that quality of life that you want?
Right. Right.
And that's why some people, it helps to have, if you're gonna work with somebody, it has to be with a group of like-minded individuals.
Yeah.
It's like when you got like the film, the actor, the producer, you're all a bunch of like-minded individuals, so you're
Right.
going to help lift each other up.
Yes.
And that helps with the entrepreneur.
Right.
And like you were saying about like working at 9, we said 9 to 5,
Yeah.
or some people just, it helps that, because you look at some people like Mark Zuckerberg or as an example, he wasn't looking to create Facebook right off the bat. He just happened to be doing it just for fun. A lot of people will still work that, keep that 9 to 5 because until something blows up.
Right.
It helps to do both. I wouldn't suggest, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna quit my job and I'm just gonna go ahead and start my own company on the internet. But no, because like you said, 80% will fail. And you don't want to, because some people will do that. They'll go ahead and quit their all the 9 to 5s. They'll go ahead and quit, and then they just go straight into this business. But then you might have kids to feed.
Right.
That's the other reason why like some entrepreneurs are like mothers, fathers, because it gives them more time with their kids. But like I said, like you said, I would agree. Like you need both. You can't. I'm not lost what I'm saying, but
No, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but you know what? Along with that, I talked to a successful businessman, and
what's your shelter until you can get out the storm?
yeah, and he told me that you should always have 2 businesses. You should have one that's bringing in, and you should have one that is actually, you know, that you're developing to build. But you always should have two businesses. One that's actually bringing in some kind of either work, bringing some kind of money in, and that should help you with the other one that you want to really succeed at.
Because some people do that, they'll quit the job, I'm just gonna go ahead and start doing this. Well, no, to be smart, you still need that job to pay to fund the other job. So,
But that goes back to the fear of the unknown. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but you have to look at it on the flip side. If you're working a 9 to 5, how much time can you actually put in your business to make it succeed? I mean, and then you get caught into that, well, I got this, I can pay for this, but I can't put as much into my business to make it succeed.
Right.
Some people have to be backed in that corner. Because you say, don't do it, I did it. I left my 9 to 5.
oh no, I say do it, just make sure you
No,
got
listen.
income coming in.
I left my 9 to 5 with no income.
That's
and I
fair.
got a wife and kids. But that made me focus on making my business grow. I didn't have that cushion. You know, and that's why I say, no, if you feel like you gotta make this work, what's gonna drive you more than your family?
So
You're not gonna get lazy and say, well, I can fall back on this. Think of all those big millionaires out there. Oprah. She left her 9 to 5. Even our president. I mean, he came from money, but he got broke a couple of times.
Tyler Perry, living out
Tyler
of his
Perry,
farm.
living out of his car. All the ones that made it, they left their 9 to 5.
Yeah.
All the comedians, you hear all their story. I worked here. Central Entertainer, he used to work for, it was one of either AT&T or somebody. He left because he wanted to pursue that.
Steve Harvey.
Look, all of them, they said, hey, I believe in me.
Yeah. So that's kind of like the baseline there. You know, you have to have a faith in yourself that, hey, I know it's more to me than what I'm trying. We had a conversation about this yesterday, and I was saying that one of the reasons I opened a business years ago is because I knew that the charisma I had and the conversation I had and how people would, you know, trusted me, I was making other people money off the things that I had. And I'm like, I'm making you a whole bunch of money, and why can't I use this for myself? And so sometimes you have to, you know, look at yourself, do it, self-inventory, say, how is so-and-so, or whatever the name of the company is making money off of me? Is there a possibility that I can make money off myself for me and not line somebody else's pockets? But I did have a question before we go to break, is what do you do when people come against your business? Like, okay, so you got the business, you stepped out on faith, you got your business going, it's prospering, it's doing good. But you had that one person that know your past, or one person that, you know, you probably even did something too. And, you know, and they spread around, or one person that misunderstood the conversation, and now they're coming against your business. They, well, let me tell you what y'all don't know. You know.
Well, that's when they started that conceal and carry, though. What? Y'all ain't got me? I'm the only one here back.
I don't need, but I got this.
You use those well? I use those well too.
Look. You want to say something?
Okay. I thought
I have to start with you.
Okay.
What did you say?
Let's go back to the like-minded people. Why would you care with somebody
But no, they
have the same dream as you?
But no, not necessarily for opinion as far as starting. That's what we were talking about. I'm talking about you actually established and they coming against you. Like, what do you do?
Are you guys friends?
It don't even matter. It don't matter. If you're either friends or not. You may have a friend that secretly is jealous because you're prospering. Or you may just have someone who seeing you and don't like you because you are prospering. What do you say to that person? I mean, what do you do in trying to protect your business and still try to function? I mean, when you have a customer saying, well, you know, I heard some bad things. I mean, what would you say to that person to try to...
It goes back to when I said trust. If your clients trust you as in the business that I'm in, I don't worry about people saying anything negative because I've earned the trust of my client.
Right.
It's just like your best friend. They never judge you
Right.
because they know you. they don't listen. If they really are truly your friend, they don't listen to what other people say about you because they already know you.
Right.
And it's just like with your clients. If you take care of your clients, they're going to judge you on your merit with them.
Yeah. Not on what somebody else said.
Yeah, because, I mean, people talk bad about, I don't know any business out there that somebody don't have something bad to say about.
Yeah. I mean, I could imagine, like, people we see on TV, like, even Oprah, you got millions of people that love you.
Everybody got haters.
Yeah.
You see mean tweets?
Me tweets, what's that?
Mean tweets. So
Mean
every
tweets.
actor, singer, everybody got. Basically, they end up reading all the tweets about this, all the mean stuff people have said about them. Oh, you are athletes. Oh, man, that dude's face is. Oh, you look like this. Oh, you look. Like you said, everyone's got some type of hater, and they'll just read all the stuff people have said about them. But at the end of the day, just laugh at it because they already made it to their top.
Right.
Just
Just
hating.
Well, I tell you what, if that don't work, I'm serious.
To the concealer carry.
Conceal care, and then if that don't work, get you a sign put outside your business and say this business is protected by Smith & Wesson.
We're not trying to promote. We are not trying to promote violence.
Am I going to bust you?
We're not trying to promote violence.
We gonna see you on the front.
I'm not blowing, I'm just saying.
Call the police. All right.
I am the police.
We'll be right back after this short message.
Flavor to the bone.
Hello, welcome to Rome Burgers.
Rome Burgers.
Come in and enjoy not just our wings, but our broccoli bites, corn bites, jerk cheese fries, rum buns, and so much more. And yes, we do cater. Come in after a long day and enjoy a refreshing beverage. 2 locations. North Point, 8807 North Knoxville, and downtown, 500 Main Street.
Yes, we are back. So, we was talking about entrepreneurship and being an entrepreneur. What do you suggest, Kenneth, I'm asking you, what do you suggest to how to start a business?
Research. First thing. So you want to go and scan the landscape, so to speak, and see what is needed.
Right.
I mean, and then if you feel there's a need for a particular product or service, then you got to find a way to fill that need. And if you have a great marketing plan on filling that need, you probably can be successful. But you got to do a lot of research.
Okay. Is there something personal? Like, ask the question, like, I heard one person ask, what is their prized, possession? So, I mean, what would be your prized possession? I mean, and then that could become something passionate to you to sell to other people because it's something personal.
Before I answer that question, I want to pose that same question to you.
Okay.
What is your
Tag you in.
What is my prized possession? I would have to say, you're talking about tangible, right? Something carnal I can touch. I would say that it have to be my writings. That's my prized possession. That's something that I'm proud of and something I can that's my prized possession I have. Tori?
My mind would be. I know that's not tangible, we don't think that's tangible, but if not closed in my right mind to where I can make decisions. I'm a control freak, so I need to be in control. And if I can't be in control of something, then I feel lost.
You in control of them?
I am. All the time.
Janet Jackson, control of them?
Control of it.
What about you, Chris?
It's simple but complex. My creativity, because there are things I see when it comes to film and media that I honestly feel like I can do. Write poetry, voicing, acting, commercials. There's things I look at like how they might show, like for example, certain animes or movies they have out now where you might see somebody turning a light and stuff like that. I look at that stuff and it's like it tugs at me. I look at that and it's like, I can make that line. Something, I haven't quite put it into words yet, but I look at that stuff and it's like, this is you. That's yours. You can do this. It's like it makes love to something in me that I don't even know is
Wait a
there.
minute now, we going somewhere else. We talking about entrepreneurship.
We see a
beat.
What
I told you I write poetry.
is that?
He said make love.
He said make love. Well, ladies,
That's a passion, yeah.
well, ladies, there you go again.
Once again.
Once again.
You're not ready.
All right, now I'm going
Yes,
to
yes.
answer that question because every person's most prized possession is the same thing. It's the one thing that you can never get back. You can lose your creativity and regain it back. You can even lose your mind and get that back. You can lose all your drawings and get those back, make movies. But your most prized possession that you can never get back is time.
That's deep.
That is something.
Okay? You can't get that back.
Yeah.
So when you're out here trying to establish yourself as an entrepreneur, that's the most prized possession you got. You was talking about, when we was off air, you was talking about how your managers don't like working those 40 hours because they're
Put
working
your
for
job
somebody
on
else. So you can't put your all into your business if you're working for somebody else. Those 40 hours you can never get back. You could have spent those 40 hours in building your dream.
It's kind of going to what I was saying. Is if you have something that you're making someone else's money, you're making somebody else get rich. You can use that same something that's in you to make yourself. Get rich out of yourself.
People say it all the time. It's not enough hours in a day.
Yes.
And you're not getting it back. Or they'll say 20 years later, I should have did this 20 years ago.
Yep.
You can't go back and recapture those 20 years.
Hey, I don't be like 7 years old sitting on the porch telling tall tales saying what I would
what I
have,
should
would
have
have,
did,
could
what I
have.
should have done.
Yeah.
To other people younger than me, like,
Those 5 minutes that we just lost, we're not getting those back.
Right,
You can never retrieve time.
Yeah.
So that is a person's most prized possession.
Right. And that is so true. That is so true. But okay, so to go back, what do you suggest? You know, that is a suggestion. I mean, your prized possession, but to suggest to a business to start. I mean, how do you help a person? What do you suggest for a person to start their own business?
What do I suggest?
Yes.
Like
How to start their own business?
How to start?
Yes.
I would say network with other business people because if you're looking to be a millionaire, hang out with 9 other millionaires
Right.
because you'll be number 10.
Right.
If you're looking to be a drug addict, hang out with 9 other drug addicts.
Right.
You're going to be number 10.
Right.
Because people that are successful at a business, they only want to hang with people that are successful at business.
Right.
So they're not going to let you fail
Yeah.
if they want you around them.
Yes. Exactly.
You know, so that's what I suggest to people that want to start a business. Get away from the naysayers.
Yeah.
Start mingling with other business owners.
Right.
That's so true.
That is so true. That is so true.
You know, and I'm serious this time. I got a story, a testimony.
serious.
Come on with it. Come on with it.
Well, some people don't know, I started my first business when I was only 19 and a half, almost 20 years old. I was a licensed daycare provider, and the first thing I did was my research. And then I went to somebody who was already doing great in that. Had a first shift, second shift daycare in her home. I'm gonna throw her name out there, Joanne Lindsay. Went to her house.
My cousin.
Yeah, she's the bomb. Sat there in her house and saw how she did it. She showed me everything, and you know, she old school. This is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. And I listened to, and I hung on every word she told me. And then I went out there and I did it, and was successful at it. So yeah, you're right. Hang around people who are either made it or on their way up there, and you'll make it.
Right.
They're gonna fuel you.
Right. And I think we say, like me and the producer, we said even with our show, you know, we want. I mean, we appreciate everyone's opinions about it, but we actually, we seek out other people who have podcasts, other people who have video podcasts, other people who's in production, because we know that they've been through the trenches of sacrifice, through the trenches of trying to figure out this, the trenches of trying to, put this tape around here to keep this together and all that, and we know that they have a little more, they know what we're going through. And so that's what you're saying, is get around those type of people that understand, I was in that situation, this is how I did it to figure it out to get where I'm at now. And so I completely understand that. We almost out of time, but I have one more question for Kenny. What's the difference in starting a business years ago till now? We kind of touched on it earlier with the YouTube and other technical and electronic services and all that. But what do you think, on just a flat ground from years ago to now? What do you see a difference as far as the economy, people, service, and all of that?
It's the internet. It changed everything. I mean, because now you can start a business from home and never leave your home.
Right.
You don't even have to meet nobody. There's a lot of people out here making millions of dollars and haven't met a soul.
Right.
Like he was talking about the gamer that sits in his basement playing video games, and he got people subscribing to his channel. And he probably don't even leave his house. The internet, that www means a lot because that's the World Wide Web.
Right.
Before the internet, you had to go out
Yeah.
and meet people and drive them to your business. And you was only dealing with the people that was in your area.
Right.
Even with mass mailings, you were only dealing with people maybe in your state
Right.
or in the United States,
Right.
which is what, 200-300 million?
Yeah.
Now with that World Wide Web, you're dealing with the whole world.
Right.
It's about, 8 billion people
Right.
that you can reach.
Right.
So you just have to look at the numbers.
Okay.
When you can reach that many people, you can be successful selling paper towels. Because you got 8 billion people that you can advertise to. So that's what changed business. That's why so many internet business. They said it years ago when it first came out, this is going to be the new thing. And it is. And look at all the tech stocks.
Yeah.
They are through the roof
Right.
because they know.
Right.
Like when Facebook came out, they didn't expect it to be what it was, but look what it has become.
Exactly.
Those are all billionaires and they was in a garage.
So that is so true. That is so true. That is so true. So thank you, Kenneth Kenneth Harris from Cruz for joining us today and being our special guest. That will be all for us today. Please go down to the YouTube and like, share, and subscribe. I am Pietro Baker, and we have
Tori Watson-Jones.
Christopher Bass, aka C Bass. Keep it fresh.
and we will see you in a couple weeks. In the next week, we will be having, our next topic will be 7 deadly sins. Yes, and we will have a special guest on that day as well. Have a good day. We'll be a fabulous weekend. Bye.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it too as well.
I said that already.
I said that. I'm double checking.